Hello beer digesters. I'm doing my first video discussion of a Grimm beer today. A one-person discussion. It's the Grimm Psychokinesis with their always interesting bottles. They have released Psychokinesis once last summer with slightly different hops. It is a tart wild ale conditioned on oak, dry hopped with 3 different hop varieties. I've had a couple of the Grimm beers in this style, but I had the ones where they added also something like peaches or some other fruit to them, and I like those a lot. This doesn't have any fruit in it, but they use, 3 different varieties: Mosaic, Eldorado, and Hull Melon. Mosaic, Eldorado, new popular American hops. Hull Melon is a somewhat new German hop where they were breeding hops to try to make something that is more pungent and in your face and bitter than most German hops, but still keep that German character. I think they accomplish. I've enjoyed the Hull Melon beers and Mandarina Bavaria beers. Often they combine and use both of those hops in the beers. And those have seemed to be really orangey, fruity with some kind of slightly noble, spicy elements, but nothing like a Zotz hop. It's not that lemongrass blueberry thing. So this was added on Untapped. Or at least the 2016 version was added 7 days ago on Untapped, so I'm assuming it's probably around 7 days old. So very, very fresh. And when I've had their tart oak hoppy beers before, they were not insanely sour or funky, and I didn't really notice much Brett character at all. And this is real pale and hazy, almost like a milky white. Reminds me of some of the hazier Berliner Weisses, but it's almost totally opaque. It looks a little prettier in real life right now than on the camera, I can tell. It's not quite that brownish yellow. It's brighter. And the head of sting, pretty nice and hoppy looking, even though it's going to be a little tart. Some bubbles are popping though now. Oh yeah. And it smells like a lot of the hoppy sour beers I've had lately. The Sour Bikini from Evil Twin, that's really good. It's a lot better than actually that Lagunitas one. But the aroma is really mainly a tart lemon. Maybe some stone fruit tropical things on the edges, but lots of lemon and some of that resinous hop acid oil thing happening. But it's not quite piney. And be a little bit of a mandarin orange thing. I think I'm going to need to find a lot of this happening on the palate of my tongue. Whew. That's pretty tart. But it's the first thing I've had today. My mouth may have been very alkaline, so I'm really noticing it. It's not a taxing, lingering, super puckering tartness. But it makes your mouth water a little bit. But the hops, I don't know, they blend into the tartness quite a bit. There's a little bit of like unripe tropical fruits and stone fruits, like hard nectarine and peach are definitely in there. And I'm noticing some like orangina, or a very light spritzy orange is happening. Yeah, I'm getting more and more fruit flavors. A lot of sweet tart flavor happening, sort of Smarties a little bit. But it's not too tart. And it seems like it's all lactobacillus. There's no Brettanomyces or anything funking up here. It seems like they just do sort of a Berliner Weiss, a kettle sour. That's what it seems like to me. I'm not noticing much oak currently, but it seems like this is a beer where you gotta have several sips, and then as all the aromas build up inside your mouth, I'm noticing more Yeah, maybe some real tart pineapple too. But it's mainly just like pretty sour citrus and unripe fruits. Lemon is really the biggest note I'm getting here. You can tell it's not just like a regular Berliner Weisse that has like no hop character. I'm really getting a lot of hop resin. Slight dankness, but it's not herbal. It's not oniony like some Mosaic beers. But maybe as it warms up, I'll get a little bit more of that. But it's got a lot of hard candy things going on, warheads a little bit. But I'm not getting much like strawberry watermelon like I usually do from El Dorado. But now maybe if I think about it, it could have elements of like a tart strawberry warhead or a watermelon candy. But it's not juicy really. It's mainly like a tart candy sort of thing. It's really pleasant, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit more hop character, especially because I thought it was really fresh. I may like their hoppy sours where they add the fruit in there too, because I feel like the fruits combined with the hoppiness just makes them a little bit juicier and have more complex, bold fruit character, because this is really just kind of overwhelmed by sour citrus, lime. Lemon lime is like the main thing I'm getting from this beer. And then there's like a touch of some green pine thing happening. But not overwhelmingly so. And that's kind of it. I mean, I like this more than the Sour Bikini, which is Evil Twin's 3% alcohol, sour session IPA. But that one is like the same price as this one bottle for a 4-pack cans. I know this is conditioned on oak, so that adds a special element to it, but I'm not really noticing it much at all. I like it a lot. I'm just slightly let down. It's a great beer. Grimm has never disappointed me so far. I mean, maybe I'm starting to get a little bit more. I'm noticing a little woodiness, but it's one that you have to sit with for a while to really get all the complexities. It's not a giant hop bomb or complex, very sour thing. I'm noticing, yeah, maybe a little bit more of the woodiness now. Like I often get a little bit of a woody resin quality from El Dorado. But now it's coming in maybe with the tannins from the oak a little bit. It's really well done, but it's not pushing the flavors to a really unique, bold end. Coppers. So I'm gonna have to do like an 80, 82 or something like that. It is extremely well made. The only thing is if I just got a little bit more of some Mosaic Peach or some Strawberry Watermelon from El Dorado. I wonder if I would have reviewed this differently if you hadn't told me it was dry hop with those specific hops. But it's really just a really good hoppy Berliner Weisse that's not pushed towards one specific interesting fruity end. So I'm going to do an 82 for the Grimm Psychokinesis. Bye.